back from the break, and just to hand us that Winnie the Pooh has had bad dreams thinking about his slabs of honey during Lickdown 5 and counting, and the 10k limit on his 100-acre wood. We cross now to our roving reporter at the scene.
Okay, a few weeks ago I did Lazy Teddy, and tonight is another one, and this is Pooh Has a Bad Dream. I love doing these, and what happens is I'm going to try and play this kind of subtext kind of deal that I'm talking about tonight, in the sense that Winnie the Pooh gets eaten by the shark. You're off.
Winnie the Pooh stood back and admired his work. 10 new slabs of honey, he sighed happily. Very nice, said Tigger. Just make sure that horrible Heffalump doesn't eat them tonight. The horrible Heffalump, asked Pooh. He's a greedy gobbler, said Tigger. You've seen him, asked Pooh. No, said Tigger, but it's even worse when you don't see him. You can't be too careful when a Heffalump's sneaking around. I'll be careful, said Pooh. Warru warru, growled Tigger bravely. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta for now. Good night, Tigger. Pooh locked his door. His house seemed big and empty. He climbed in bed and pulled his quilt up over his nose, and he stayed that way for a long time during lockdown. Horrible Heffalump, he thought. Must keep watch. He watched and he watched and he watched until he couldn't keep his eyes open any longer. Then suddenly, his house shook like thunder. A big red Heffalump crashed through the door. He broke dishes and toppled the lamps. He stopped to Pooh's cupboard and guzzled up 3 slabs of honey. Oh, cried Pooh. The Heffalump turned and looked at Pooh with his horrible green eyes. He snuffled him with his long blue snout. Ho, ho, he said. Now I'm going to eat you. The Heffalump scrunched a slab of honey pot down over Pooh's head. Oof, cried Pooh. He jumped out of bed. He reached up to pull the pot off his head, but the pot was gone. The Heffalump was gone too. Where is he hiding, Pooh wondered. Did he sign in with his QR code? What the fuck did he do? He was afraid to look. He ran to Piglet's house as fast as he could. Help! Help! A whole horrible Heffalump is hiding in my house, puffed Pooh. A hun, a heff, a who? Asked Piglet, rubbing his eyes. A Heffalump! Hurry! Piglet had no time to think. If he had time to think, he certainly would not be rushing out in the night to help Pooh find a horrible Heffalump, because it's the 10k limit now, you see. And he doesn't have a QR code, and his phone's on the charger so he can't go in, and his mask's all in the wash. Oh my God. Come out, Heffalump, cried Pooh. Piglet grabbed Pooh's broom and held it high over his head. Pooh, asked Piglet, who had finally had time to think. All right, you can be my bubble buddy. What will we do with the Heffalump when we find him? Pooh thought and thought and thought and thought. Maybe we should go get Christopher Robin, suggested Piglet. Good thinking, said Pooh. But we're bubble buddies. What's Christopher Robin? Well, said Piglet, he can be your intimate partner. Moving right along. Christopher Robin was in bed when they arrived. Poor Pooh, he said, you must have had a bad dream. Heffalumps aren't real. He was real, said Pooh. I felt him snuffle me with his blue snout. He said he was going to eat me. If there is a Heffalump in your house, then Piglet and I will help you find him, being bubble buddies and intimate partners, inside the 10k limit, said Christopher Robin stoutly. We will, yes, we will, said Piglet. Together they mounted an expedition to find the horrible Heffalump and chase him from Pooh's house forever. They looked under Pooh's bed. They looked behind his mirror. They looked behind his charging iPhone. They lifted the tablecloth and peered under the table. They opened his cupboard. All 10 slabs of honey stood side by side, just as Pooh had left them. Pooh scratched behind his ear. It must have been a dream. but why did it seem so real? Dreams can seem real, said Christopher Robin, but they only happen in your mind. Oh, said Pooh, but if I was asleep, how could my mind be making up a heffalump? Every night, when your body sleeps, your brain stays awake part of the time, said Christopher Robin. That's when you're dreaming, cried Piglet. Right, said Christopher Robin. Usually dreams are nice or they're just boring and you forget them as soon as you wake up. But if you're especially tired or worried about COVID or something, then sometimes a dream turns into a bad dream. A nightmare, as they say in Young Frankenstein in 1974.
Wake up!
What is it?
You were having a nightmare.
I was a little worried, said Pooh, thinking of what Tigger had said, and I'm so sleepy. But Piglet tucked Pooh in bed. What if my brain brings the heffalump back? Asked Pooh. It's your dream, said Christopher Robin. You're in charge. If he comes back, just look him in the eye and say, Heffalump, put on a bloody mask, do the QR code, and stay outside the 10k limit, you dirty little heffalump bastard. Heffalump, you dirty bastard, go away. Heffalump, dirty bastard, go away. Heff, go. Pooh repeated, until at last he was fast asleep again. Piglet and Christopher Robin tiptoed out. Then suddenly, Pooh's house shook like thunder. A big red heffalump stopped right up to Pooh's bed. Ho ho ho, he boomed. Huffalump, go, tried Pooh. The heffalump was muddled. What? He asked. Go away, said Pooh huskily. Go away. That's more husky. The heffalump stopped. His lip began to tremble. Tears came to his eyes. What's wrong? Asked Pooh. I just wanted a little snack, that's all, said the heffalump. And that's... You're sending me away. Pooh began to feel sorry. He had been so rough with the heffalump. I'm feeling a little bit rumbly in my tumbly too, he said. Would you like to share a slab of honey? The big heffalump looked rather silly sitting in Pooh's little chair, but he didn't seem to mind because he was Pooh's new intimate partner. This time, Pooh and the heffalump dreamed a sweet dream together. The end.
Hey! Ooh, ah! Did you enjoy that little ditty? Have I ruined Winnie the Pooh stories for you forever now? I hope so. I do have so much fun doing it. Ooh, nonsensical. Anyway, I shall love and leave you now. This is Chris Quinlan, Melbourne Musos, Facebook Live, Lockdown 4.8, Week 2. Okay, this is what we do. You gotta do something. And love is in the air, and it's another lockdown. Love is in the air. You gotta act like a clown. I don't know why you're still watching. Channel 31's about to go off, 'cause you voted for a pack of dirty bastards. It's enough to make you off. Love is in the air. Good night, everyone. I might fight this one out. Bog roll! Get your bog roll! Thank you. Thanks for watching. Oh, Winnie the Pooh's intimate partner is coming around at 8 o'clock. Not me, Winnie the Pooh. Anyway, love and leave you. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. Get the jab. See you later. Bye. Hey-ho!